Here's a good question. It says perform the indicated operation, simplify. So the indicated operation is subtracting. So if I'm adding or subtracting fractions, I need to get a common denominator. Okay, so when you've got denominators with x's in it, you're going to have to factor those. So let me just write that out. So 8x plus 7 over. So this is x squared x in a number, so I think I can put that into two brackets. Let me just do it over here. X squared plus 4x minus 12. So two numbers that multiply to negative 12 and add to positive 4. So 3 times 4 is 12, but that doesn't give me 4. 6 and 2, so that's it. 6 and 2. So I have to get a negative 12, so it's either negative 6 and 2 or positive 6 and negative 2. So whichever of those add to a positive 4, it's going to be this one. So that's what I'll put here. So x plus 6, x minus 2, minus, okay, x plus 4 over. This is a difference of squares. So again, I can put it in two brackets. So I have x and an x. 36 square root of that is 6, so a minus 6 here and a plus 6 there. And that's how difference of squares always work. Okay, so to get a common denominator, they have to have common things on the bottom. So the common thing on the bottom here, when I look at them, they need to have this first x plus 6 and x minus 2. So they need to have that. Now if I look over to this one on this side, I already have an x plus 6 here, so I don't need another one. But I don't have an x minus 6, so I need to include one of those on the bottom too. Let me just put it in a different color though. So I have 8x plus 7 over x plus 6, x minus 2, but I also, for my common denominator, need to have an x minus 6 down there. But if I put it on the bottom, I also need to put it on the top. Okay, so now let's look at our other one. Minus x plus 4 over x minus 6, x plus 6. And if I'm looking for that common denominator, what does this term not have that's in my common denominator? It looks like it doesn't have that x minus 2. So I need to include that so I have a common denominator, so both are the same. But if I multiply it on the bottom, I also have to multiply it on the top. Okay, so now I can put them together under one common denominator. X minus 6, x plus 6, x minus 2. Now on the top, I'm going to FOIL all this stuff out and then try and simplify. So I'll have 8x squared minus 48x plus 7x and minus 42. Okay, that's for that one. I should have carried my line on. I'm just going to put that in brackets, minus, and I'll put my answer, the FOIL of this one, over on the right, same thing. X times x is x squared. X times minus 2, minus 2x. 4 times x is a positive 4x. And 4 times a minus 2 is a minus 8. Now it's important that you put that negative there because everything behind the brackets has to change sign, or that negative sign has to apply to everything that's in there. So let me rewrite it again. So I have 8x squared minus 48x plus 7x. Well, I guess I could have collected those. Minus 42, and now let's apply that minus. So it'll be minus x squared. This will change to a positive 2x, and a negative 4x, and a positive 8. All over x plus 6, x minus 6, x minus 2. Now, to collect like terms on the top, 8x, this one, 8x squared minus x squared, those like terms, so subtract, that'd be 7x squared. And then the x's, minus 48 plus 7 is minus 41, plus 2 is minus 39, minus 4 is minus 43, I think. Okay, so those are all taken care of. And now I just look at the minus 42 and a plus 8. I think that's minus 34. Okay, all over my lowest common denominator. Now, if you wanted to, you could probably try and factor that now, but I don't think you're going to get any one of those factors on the bottom, and so I'd probably leave that right like that. Okay, hopefully that helps you with that question. That's a tough one. Toughest as they get, I think.